Hello, everybody. I always come on a few minutes early so that in case I have to start the new feed. So I got it first shot. Hi, Nancy. Just let me know that you can hear me. Okay. And we'll wait for some people to come on. Yay! It worked. I'm so excited. Good. Perfect. Thank you for being here, Nancy. All my West Coast people at 10 o'clock in the morning. I know it's early for some of you, or you just have... hi, Norma. Where are you? Are you in port? Are you at sea? Thank you, Nancy. Hi, Bruce and Dennis. I know it's a holiday for you. It's a Jewish holiday today, or I think it starts at sundown. So I appreciate you being here. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. I'm wearing black today. Surprise, surprise. Hi, Shelbell. Welcome. Hi, Jen. Wow, we already have 15 people here. That's amazing. Martha, welcome. Oh, Martha, I wanted to tell you, I shipped your package this week with that beautiful coral brooch that's not signed coral, but I think it's coral. And I found the earrings after I had shipped it. So I have this for you, and I'll get it to you. So just to let you know that I have the earrings that match that beautiful brooch. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. So glad all of you could make it. Deanne, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yes, I reversed it today. I'm not wearing black, but I've got black on. So we've got some fun things. Yes, Martha, I will send that to you in your next shipment. So they've got your name on it. But unfortunately, I had already sent your package by the time I found the earrings. So, but I knew I had them, you know, like. Francis, welcome, welcome. I've got some of my Canadian friends here. And Nancy, Norma, where are you? I know you're on a beautiful cruise. I'm wondering if you're in port or if you're at sea. With all your cruising, I'm sure you have complimentary Wi-Fi. Hi, Jesse, welcome. My goodness, so nice to see you all. Oh, thank you. I know, I've just got it all layered on and I'll go through it one by one. So I decided to, you know, I put it on, I'm wearing off-white, which, you know, for me is not common. Headed to Belgium. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Sounds like a fabulous cruise. I'm so jealous. I'm not afraid to say that I'm jealous. Or not jealous, envious. Yeah. I just wish I was there along with you. Oh, did it, Bruce, did it start last night, the fast, or it starts tonight, the fast? Do you actually do the fast? I mean, I know a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do what they can. Oh, you break the fast tonight. Okay, Sarah. I wasn't sure when it started, but that's why the streets are quite quiet. I was out this morning because I had to send off some packages, and there was nobody on the roads. And it ends tonight. So tonight you can have, I know a lot of people don't like overdo it when they break the fast because, you know, you can get an upset stomach. But yes, please hit the thumbs up, everybody. We have 17 people here. We're going to get started. I have if you saw my short, you saw what my dining room table looks like. This week was a week where I found a lot of new brooches. Like, I need brooches, but I found some really, really pretty things, and you'll see. Hi, Gail. Welcome. So nice to see you. So nice to see everybody. It's wonderful. On this Thursday afternoon, I appreciate you all taking the time out. And if there's anything that, you know, you're looking for, or you want to see, or you saw on the short that you have your eye on, just let me know. I know a few people commented on this beautiful beaded necklace, so that'll be coming up. Filled with goodies, that's right. Well, you know, we all have goodies, and yeah, my goal is to empty some of these trays because it's overflowing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I mean, you know, I keep buying and I keep buying and I keep buying, and now I've got to really, you know, I remember when Tanya did this thing, she went for a period of time without buying so that she could clear out. And that's a hard thing to do because, you know, you're always looking, you're always hunting, and, you know, so you can't resist. And the thrill of the hunt, you know, so that's what it is. All right, we're going to get started. We have 18 people here. So happy to see you all. And we're going to start with these because I know these are super popular. I've got two, just let me tie this up. There we go. This is a start bid of 20. We're going to start nice and easy. Sell, sell, sell. Yeah, well, that's, you know, we do our best. This is a start bid of 20, and I love this because it's got the sponge coral, the Hishi beads. We're going to start off with this, and you've got the brass detail in there. This one is 16.5 inches. And it's so pretty, especially with what I'm wearing. Like, this would be super pretty with beige or with white. So 16.5 inches. And then I have another one also that I'm going to show up next because it's super pretty. But I love the brass detail, and you've got the brass in between. Really, really pretty. And the sponge coral. Beautiful piece. I know. I love the colors of this one, you know, with the brass. Really pretty. Okay, I'm going to put it down. You know it's here. And then there's this one. This one is a little smaller. It's 15.5 inches. But it's super special because you've got the blue sponge coral. Look at that. This is, like Jen would tell you, this is more rare. And to have a necklace, just usually you see blue sponge coral like sporadically, but to have a whole necklace of it is pretty incredible. And I can bring these up later. 15.5, Sarah. I think it would be too small for you, but it's 15.5. Yeah, I mean, blue sponge, that much blue sponge coral is pretty amazing. Hi, Aqua. Welcome. Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. The blue, Love it. All right. It's a barrel clasp. It's a barrel closure. So, you know, unless you're going to have it restrung, I would say no. Yeah, I would say no, Sarah, unless you're going to restring it and put, you know, a lobster or something like that. But it's a fabulous piece. Then on the same theme, I picked this up because I thought it was so pretty. This has a lobster claw, and start bid on this is 32. But look at this. I thought this is just like a happy necklace. And because it's got the closure, you can double it up. And you've got the shells, and you've got the wood beads. I just thought this was so fun for traveling. If you live down south, I thought this was adorable. You can wear it long. Or short. Different, you know? Just a different piece. All right. We're not into shells today, but I will bring them up later perhaps. All right. I found this week, and I had never seen Larimar like this, and I sent a picture to Jen of Gems and Vintage Finds. I don't know, that's like alliteration, you know, I got to say that over and over and over again. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I think this is fabulous. I just think it's so unique. And like I said, it's like a happy piece, you know? Anyway, you know it's here. So this pendant is Larimar. And one side of it is a little rough, the other side, but I've never seen, and it needs a ring on top, you see? But look at the color of this. It's got a pink tone in it. Hi, Amy. Welcome. I know it's a tongue twister. So this is Larimar. And the pendant is sterling silver wire. I mean, I picked this up at a great price. And then the back of it is a little bit rough. I don't know if you can see that. It's not as polished. The front is polished. But I love the pink tone of it. Yeah, it's such a pretty color. I've never seen Larimar with that pink matrix in it like that. Hi, Kirsten, welcome. I know you have your sale tonight. Kirsten's on at 7 tonight, 7:30. I can never remember which time. So don't forget to check her out. So this is a beautiful. Hi, Catherine, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So this is a beautiful Larimar pendant, 7 Eastern, okay. 7 Eastern, Kirsten is on. Bruce and Dennis are not on tonight. And I don't know about anybody else. So here's the Larimar pendant. We've got the Larimar pendant at 28. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous with the pink in it. I've never seen that before. And it's big. It's like, I'll tell you how big it is. From top to bottom, it's 2 inches. So it's a nice size. All right, putting that down. Putting that down. All right. I've got this amethyst necklace that I picked up yesterday. Barrel clasp is 17.5 inches. But they're not on tonight, Aqua. Bruce and Dennis will not be on tonight. So this is 17.5, and what I love about this is that it's like pastel. Look at this. Amethyst. Really pretty. Barrel closure. 17.5. This is a great piece for layering. Yeah, I love this. And if you have darker amethyst, it would be pretty to mix it up, you know? To give it a little bit of dimension. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. Rose de France. Wow. Thank you, Debbie. Makes it sound more beautiful. So we have this is 17.5. And lovely. Okay, we're putting that down. I've got my down pile here, which we can revisit later. I've shown this before. This is an amber pendant, not pendant, an amber brooch. And the ends have the Celtic design. This is beautiful, sterling silver. It is 1 3/4 inches long. And the start bit on this is 48. Look at how pretty that is. You could wear it lengthwise on a torque. This is gorgeous. Or a chain, because the pin goes this way. Gorgeous amber, sterling silver. Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm in love with this piece. I love the Celtic designs at the end. I mean, it's not Celtic, but it's got that design, which I adore. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Yeah, absolutely, Francis. Bye, Jesse. Thank you. I hope you hit the thumbs up when you came in. So we've got this beautiful pendant brooch that could be a pendant. And if I wasn't wearing all this, I would put it on the torque, but I will get to all this next so that I can start trying things on. All right, I'm putting that down too. Let's get to some of this stuff. This here, we have a long black graduated black glass. Now you saw, I just layered it all up, make it fun. And this is long graduated. It is 32 inches long. Well, 31 plus a 2-inch extender. And this is a start bid of 28. This is a classic. This is where you start. You start with something like this and then you add to it. It's a beautiful glass, all individually knotted. This is the starter piece. I know. I told you I want to clear out some trays, so the prices are going to be amazing. This is 28 for 31 inches. Less than $1 an inch, my friends. And beautiful. All right, no takers on the glass beads. Individually knotted, beautiful. And that one's going down. This one is all beads. This is the closure, so you can adjust it. Very easy to get on and off. But look at how amazing that is. So this one is 25 inches, and it could be shorter. It could be 22 inches. So 22 to 25 inches. And this one has a start bid of 36. Nancy, I see you at 36. This is so fun. Hi, Marilyn, welcome. This is so fun. If you have a pendant, it would be beautiful. Really, really pretty. There's no other interest. I'm going to call this for Nancy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Nancy. Yes, I can show you some beautiful brooches today. I have some incredible brooches today. Thank you, Nancy. A pendant on here, that would be, well, I mean, I don't think you could on this one. I mean, you could, but I think that this is so substantial. I would put a pendant on a shorter one and then have that framing it. I think that that would look nice. Just saying. All right, I have this beautiful necklace. The clasp is not sterling silver, but this is a whole lot of cornelian. And the black is acrylic. It's like a heavy, almost lucite. Carnelian chips. You have 3 strands down here. And this is fantastic too. Like with the black, it could be great. Not with this one, but if you have other things with it. This is a start bid of 48. This is quite weighty. You have a toggle closure. Can you show the amethyst? On the brown Heshy. Yes, I can. So we have this beautiful carnelian. I love this. And if you wanted to shorten it, take your pin, and then you've got a beautiful choker, like, you know, shorter length. Really pretty. I gotta put my hair up because there's just too much necklace stuff happening. All right. So this one's 21 inches, carnelian, and these are black acrylic stations. Super pretty. You know it's here. I love this one. 29 inches. Really pretty. Okay, so you want to see the Heshy. There you go. Yep. I mean, so pretty. Just pretty. All righty. That's going down. Okay, so next we have this. Let me just get this one off. These are glass beads, 58 inches. This you can have some fun with. 58 inches of glass beads. And this has a start bid of 48. Yes, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Nancy bid 36 on. Nancy bid 36. What was 36, Nancy? Oh, okay, so we did that already. I'm getting like confused. All right, thank you, Marilyn, though. Thank you for paying attention. All right, so we've got these beautiful glass beads that you can double, maybe even triple. Yep, you could triple these. These are gorgeous. These are really, really pretty, versatile. You could do this with a lot of stuff with this one. I love these. I have several of these myself. Really, really pretty, individually knotted and gorgeous. These are 48. You know they're here and they're going down. All right. Let's see. This is a beautiful necklace. Now, I picked this up the other day. This is all glass. I don't think it's very, very vintage. I mean, I don't think it's new, but this is 19 inches at the shortest strand. And the start bid on this is 48. This is stunning. I just love the colors. I mean, the colors are fantastic. I'm gonna take this one off. I think we're blacked out. And show you what, oh. Yes, it's very pretty, Nancy. Take this one off. This is gorgeous. The coloring of this is what I fell in love with. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. I mean, this is beautiful. Just the colors. All glass. We have 28 people here. Thank you everybody for being here. Sarah, I see you at 48. It's a beauty. And if there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Sarah. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. This is beautiful. You're going to love the colors of that. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, the colors, Deanne, are beautiful. All right. I was wearing this one. Let's just get to it and then we can complete everything I was wearing. The clasp is not sterling silver. The black beads are ceramic. And then you've got mother of pearl. How pretty that is. So this is, now let me measure it because I don't have the measurement. This is almost 19 inches. So say 18.5 inches to be safe. And this one I'm gonna bring down to 38. Very unusual, gorgeous with off-white, as you can see with what I'm wearing. Statement-y on its own. I know, it's a beautiful one. Different, you know, that's what I like about it. It's different. Nobody will have a necklace like this. It's just beautiful. I love the shapes. Very unusual, and that's why I picked it up, because it's just something that no one else will have. Really fun piece. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna put that down too. Okay. Let's see. Now this piece I picked up yesterday, and I'm in love with this piece. The closure on it's a toggle, Rhonda, it's a toggle. Very easy. Martha, I see you at 38. Thank you. Marilyn, 40. I see you at 40. Hang on a second. Okay, this one is 38. Martha has it at 38. And Marilyn, are you going to 48 or to 40? Marilyn, are you lagging? I'm not sure what out. No, I don't think Marilyn bid 48 for this. I'm not 100% sure, Martha. I'm waiting for Marilyn to respond if her bid is 48 or 40, or if she's lagging and she's onto something else. Okay, everybody refresh. I don't think you're lagging, Martha. Let's everybody refresh. Now I need Marilyn to tell me if she's bidding on this. Maybe, did I get the carnelian? Oh no, the carnelian was 48. Was that what you were bidding on, this? I will count this down for Marilyn at 48. Going once, going twice, and sold to Marilyn. I'll type it in. Carnelian, sold to Marilyn. So she sees it. All right. All right, thank you, Marilyn. Okay. Now, Martha, did you want this one at 38? Okay. I'm counting this down for Martha, going once, going twice, and sold to Martha. Thank you, Martha. Now we're straight. Hi, Lindsay. I didn't see Lindsay come in. Oh, there she is. Hi, Lindsay. So this is Martha for 38. And this one is Marilyn for 48. All right. Now we're straight. And now I'm going to show you something super pretty. No, Nancy, that's Lauren. Lauren is the one that got engaged. I think that's what you're talking about. Yes, thank you, both of you, Martha and Marilyn. Thank you so much. Now, I want to show you this because this is spectacular. This is, however, at one point, this must have been made for somebody. Lauren is my oldest daughter. Lindsay is daughter number 2. And Emily is my youngest and my 3rd daughter. And then in between there's a boy named Thomas, my son, who lives in Toronto and is a pilot. Now, this was made for somebody super tiny. That's right, Lauren just turned 40. And she got engaged while she was in Italy a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so this was, look at this. Look at this micro mosaic choker. I mean, how gorgeous is this? Thank you, Bruce. Look at how beautiful this is. Now, the only problem with this has a start bid. Nope, I lost the tag. This has a start bid of 68. This is very old. You could see on the back. And the only problem is that it's only 12.5 inches. But there's a hook closure here. And I found this chain. It's not gold, it's just a gold chain that can be added to the back as an extender. And then anybody would be able to wear this. But the beauty is in the, this is spectacular. Yes, this is, and it's original. There's nothing, you know, you wonder why is it 12.5 inches? Well, somebody had a tiny neck, or there was an extender at one point, but the whole thing is original. There are no beads missing. It's not like the necklace was broken. This is, I mean, you know what one micro mosaic pin costs. Yeah. And with the chain, all you need to do is have somebody put the chain on. I will include the chain, and then you have a fabulous choker. I don't have, you know, the confidence to do that properly. But to me, this is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I mean, it took a while to make for sure because they're so, I mean, it's fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm in love with this piece. This is very, very unique, very different. And I, you know, I will include the chain so that you can wear it, you know, because not too many people have a 12.5 inch neck, you know. Yeah. I need like an extra inch, but that's stunning. Is that my portrait on the wall? What portrait? I mean, I don't even know if this would fit Kirsten. Kirsten, would you be able to fit a 12.5 inch choker? Okay, Marilyn, I don't know what you're bidding 38 on, but I think that that's sold. Marilyn is seriously lagging. Yeah, there you go. But this is spectacular. This is so pretty. Okay, Marilyn, you are lagging. The black and beige. necklace sold. Okay, let's see what else we got. Do you want to do some pins? Should we do some pins? Because I've got some great pins. Yeah. Yeah, she needs to go out and come back in. That's right. All right, we have 33 people here. Let's do some pins. And then we'll get back to some necklaces, and I have some great things. So let's take a look at what I have here. To start, I probably have 150 pins. Marilyn's bidding 40 for, I don't know what she's bidding on. I am so confused. Okay, Marilyn needs to close up and come back in. So, okay, so first we have here, for my Canadian friends, a beautiful bronze Canada Goose. Look at how pretty it is. Yeah, I don't know if Marilyn... Okay, this here is a very old Taxco brooch, abalone brooch. Okay, so you see the brooches. That's a start. All right, so we're gonna do brooches now. And we'll get back to the necklaces in a bit. Okay, so we have a beautiful bronze Canada Goose, which I absolutely love it. It's in flight. This is a very old Taxco brooch. The MOP, it's sold. This one is spectacular. This is a Maltese cross shape, blue stones, absolutely gorgeous. And it looks, it's not signed, but it has that French finish on the back, that matte French finish, which is just gorgeous. Let me put it back on. All right. This brown enamel and rhinestone, which would be stunning on Tiger Eye. You have a rhinestone brooch, a little bee pin, which is beautiful rhinestone. This is my favorite, the fish. Absolutely gorgeous, chunky, and fun. An eagle, the cutest little chipmunk here, an enamel tulip. Now this one is unsigned, but something special. I picked this up this week. It's not a Juliana. This is another eagle. We have fruit with a bite taken out, which is adorable. This is a gorgeous tulip brooch with seed pearls on top. Another mother of pearl, not mother of pearl, abalone, Mexico, sterling silver pin, but also has the bail. This is a gorgeous parrot enamel. There is a little bit of, little pin marks on the nose, but it's adorable. And this is a beautiful bow with 3 gorgeous rhinestones at the bottom. So, is there anything anybody wants to see on this one? On this board? The cross. You got good taste, Catherine. And the abalone pins. Okay. Hi, Merche, welcome. Thank you for being here. This one is also magnificent. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous brooch with the seed pearls. The long one. Which long one? The tulip? The enamel tulip? Hi, Cheryl, welcome. Or this one? The rhinestone. The long... The blue rhinestone. Oh, you got good taste there, my friend. All right. And this one is also gorgeous. I love this one. The pin runs vertical. You could hang this on pearls also. All right, let's start with that, and then we'll continue. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Are you out hunting today? Okay. We'll do the Mexico ones first. This is round sterling silver. You've got the bail on the back. It has all the markings. Tested and true. Super pretty. This one is a start bid of 40. And fits on a thin torque. If the fish will go on a torque, well, you would need to get those that adapter, because the brooch goes the pin goes this way. So it would go like that, which could be pretty. You know? But let's do this one first. So this is the round abalone sterling silver. Thank you, Tanya. So is there any interest on this one before I put this one down? All right, the other one is this one, which is sterling silver. I think this one is older. This one has a mark on it that I wasn't able to make out, and it's initialed. It's Taxco. Super pretty. I think this one is older. There's the back. There's like a million marks on there. It has a symbol, and it has an initial. It says Taxco 925. And this one has a start bid of 45. Kay Bailey has a question. Where's her question? I don't see a question. If you could retype it in, that would be amazing. So this one is a start bid of 45. I love the shape of this. And this is old. And this one would also look gorgeous on a torque. How pretty is that? I love the shape of this one. Will it go on a torque you sold me last week? Which one? No, it'll be too thick. It'll be too thick. But you could hang it. You could hang it on the torque from the pin. It doesn't have to go into the bale. Like, you know, because it's round, you could definitely put the torque through here instead of through the bale. Let me show you. I mean, the one I sold you was thicker, but it would definitely not working on this one because it's too, there you go. So you could definitely put the torque through the pin. Karen, can the amazing Bob switch out the glass necklace for the blue coral Heshi, please? I can't stop thinking about it, so I'm going to have it restrung. Would that be okay? Sorry to be a pain. You're not a pain. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. I'm just going to put that aside and I'll do that in a minute. Let's just talk about the brooches still. So we have this one for 45. This is a vintage one, a very old one. If there's any interest. Okay? So we're going to put that down. Now, this one is spectacular. This one you can also put, if you have a gold chain or a gold torque, you can put it on. This has some weight to it. It's very, very pretty. I'll just show you what it looks like on a torque. This one is spectacular. This one, the start bid is 45. I think this is French. It's not signed, but the way it's finished in the back, it's a beauty. Catherine at 48, and I see Norma at 50. The start bid is 48. I have Norma at 50. Did I say 45? No. I don't. The start bid is 48. Catherine is out. I'm going to call this for Norma. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Norma. Congratulations, Norma. That's a nice one. All right. This one is another beautiful one. It's unsigned. It's not a Juliana, but it's an unsigned something just by the quality of it. You have a Rivoli in the center. Well, you have 3 Rivolis in the center. This one has a start bid of 45. Yeah, Norma, it's a gorgeous one. Look at this, how beautiful. Here's the back. Hi, Heidi. Welcome. Yeah, I love this one. This is gorgeous. Hi, Sunray. Welcome in. No takers on this beauty. Absolutely stunning. You see the Rivolis in the center. Please ship it with, yes, of course, Norma, don't worry. All right, we're gonna put this one down. The fish. The fish is fabulous. It's unsigned, which boggles my mind. Look at this, how fantastic. This is adorable. Thank you all for being here. I see 31 people here and 28 thumbs up. That's pretty darn amazing. Thank you. We've got this gorgeous fish. I know, isn't it? I am in love with this pin. I just think that this is fabulous. He's cute as heck. Anyway, you know what's here. And put him back on my board. And it's coat weather now and brooches, you know. It's time to wear brooches. I have brooches on every single coat I own. And yeah. All right, so we've got that and we've got this one. I just want to make sure that all the stones are here. I had checked them, but I think. All right, this is a very pretty one too. This is beautiful quality. 84 days till Christmas. Well, we have Thanksgiving next weekend, so I got to get through Thanksgiving before I can start thinking about Christmas. This is a beautiful one also. I love the baguettes. Yes, next Sunday is our Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving is on Monday, what is that, the 13th? I think Monday is the 13th, but I do it on the Sunday so that, you know, the kids don't have school the next day, so they don't have to worry about getting home. So this is a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brooch. Very good quality with the baguettes. And would be stunning on a chain. On pearls. You never knew what. Our Thanksgiving is always the second weekend of October. The same as your, I think it's Columbus Day. So this is a gorgeous pin. I'm putting it down. All right. Are there any other types of brooches that you want to see? Because I have a ton. A ton. Next up, I'm going to show you this gorgeous beaded collar. And I'm going to put it on because it happens to go with what I'm wearing. It's 18 inches. There's a bracelet to match. And look at how fun that is. Your start bid on this is 48, and this is the bracelet. Now the bracelet is like a 7. It's a stretch. Nancy, I see you at 48. Look at how fun that is. I love this piece. I just think it's fun. You know, it's easy to wear, it's light. Yeah, thank you, Merche. That's one of the reasons why I wore ivory. Because, you know, sometimes on black, everything doesn't show, but today I have a lot of things that would look better on ivory. Okay, I'm going to count this down for Nancy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Nancy. Congratulations. And I love that it has the bracelet, you know, like it's great. Congratulations, Nancy. All right. Now, I know you had your eye on that one, Nancy. Okay. Now, I'm pulling out all the stops here. This I picked up. I walked into a place and it was the only thing I saw, and I was like, wow, what is that? That looks really interesting. This is 18 inches, and it's all jade, white jade and green jade. I mean, if you have jade strands, this is a perfect start, and then you do the jade, you know, put a jade strand with it. It has a barrel clasp, 18 inches. I mean, I just think it's such a sweet, sweet piece. And this all tests as jade. Yeah. Wear it with ivory too, sweet sister. But how pretty is this piece? This is a start bid of 36, and it's all jade. White jade and green jade. Nancy, I see you at 36, and this would look stunning with your jade pieces that you have. If there's no other interest, oh, we got Marilyn at 38. Marilyn, you're on track. So I have Marilyn at 38. I love this piece. I think it's just such a beautiful, delicate piece. Her timing is impeccable. Nancy, I see you at 40. A super pretty piece. And in between, you've got these little beads. Marilyn, I see you at 42. And Nancy's at 44. I have a lot, Marilyn. Don't worry. I have a lot for everybody. Marilyn's at 46. Yeah, I know. You know, often my prices are very good because it depends on what I pay for something. I have Nancy at 48. Marilyn, thank you for your bids. I'm going to count this down for Nancy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. And thank you, Marilyn. Oh, I called it sold, Sarah. All right. Now this one is amazing. This is 18 inches and the start bid on this is 68. Now look at this. This is the clasp, okay? So it's one of those ball clasps. You just, those older ball clasps. But look at how gorgeous this is. This is 18 inches, freshwater pearl. These are jadeite. It's not silver. And it comes down to this. This is nephrite. And what I love about this is how the center of this, it comes like you could see through it in the center. This is a fabulous, fabulous piece. Bruce, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a good dinner tonight. And we'll see you soon. Thank you for popping in. This piece is special. Look at how great that is. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Look at how pretty this piece is. I think this is stunning. Super special. Big chunk of nephrite. I mean, if Jen is still here, and all freshwater pearls, like, it's just beautiful. This is stunning. These are jade, and then this is nephrite. Marilyn, I see you at 68. And if you guys don't mind, I'm going to call this down for Marilyn because she's had such a hard time going once, going twice, and sold to Marilyn. Congratulations, Marilyn. You got it. It looks like her lag is not as bad now, so that's good. All right, so switch this up for Sarah. Wanted the 24. All right, that was for Sarah. I'm gonna bring this up again just to show you. This is the one that Sarah switched out. And if there's any interest in the glass, I love this one. This one was 48. This one was 48. And gorgeous. Oh, Marilyn, thank you. You earned that one. You were having so much trouble with the lag. I'm just glad that you got it. It's a beautiful piece. You're gonna love it when you get it. So this is the glass one that Sarah switched out. I'm bringing it back to see if there's anybody that is interested in this one. Absolutely stunning, all glass. And this one, the start bid on this was 48. If there's any interest on this, the colors of this are fantastic. And if not, I might bring it back later. So there you go. All right. Here's another fun piece, and I've shown this before. A long time ago. Now, I call this a twist on beggar's beads. So you have a long chain. The chain is 30 inches. But look at this. You've got agate beads, but it's done in a triangle. I mean, so you could wear this long, or you could bring it up with a pin and wear it a little higher. Look at how pretty that is. Like a different take on beggar's beads. I mean, how pretty is that? I like it long also. And it's just an interesting piece. I think this is super fun. And if you wore it short, like a bib, it would be really sharp. The stones are gorgeous. All right, we'll put that down. Now, this piece I have, I also picked this up this week. The beads on this are 13 and a quarter, just over 13 and a quarter inches round. This is sterling silver clasp. And gorgeous carnelian. All faceted. They're all the same size. The length on this is a beauty. This is 16.5 inches. Stunning, stunning carnelian. The start bid on this is $125. This is spectacular, Marilyn. I mean, you don't often get them this size, faceted. I'm in love with this necklace. I know carnelian is my weakness. I know. Norma, this is gorgeous. Sterling silver. It's hard with my turtleneck. I'm not used to wearing. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. We have 40 people here. That's amazing. The clasp is a lobster. It's 16.5 inches Mercier. And it's sterling silver clasp. And in between the beads, there's a silver ball, and I'm assuming it's sterling silver. I can't test it. It's like too hard to get in there. And it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm trying to see if it's on a wire. Yeah, it's strung on a wire. It's a gorgeous piece. This is like magnificent. It's 16.5 inches. I know. The shiny glass. Yeah. Me too, Heidi. I hear you. So the lobster claw is sterling. It's strung on wire. And absolutely stunning. I fell in love with this when I saw it. Yes, Mercier, it's a beauty. Well, you know it's here. Okay, I'm going to leave it on the bust behind me so you see it. It actually goes with all my, starting to get ready for Thanksgiving. So, it's a big thing here with my 25-pound turkey. I got to get my 25-pound turkey this week. Mercier, you know it's here, and you know how to reach me. Alrighty. We ready for something funky? This is funky. This is 18 inches plus 2-inch extender. Would be great for the holidays. Total costume. Just fun. Yeah, 25-pound turkey, the stuffing, the whole 9 yards. Just like, and the desserts are just as crazy. I'll do a short on that whole thing. I make homemade cranberry sauce too, so. I mean, it takes 5 minutes to make cranberry sauce. I don't know why. I would never buy a can of cranberry sauce because it's so easy to make. All right, let's get this on because I want to show you how fun this is. This is the chain. I mean, how fun is this for the holidays? I love this. Yeah, me too, Sunray. You know, so the 25-pound turkey, the stuffing, the sweet potato. I used to do a different sweet potato, but now the kids like the mashed sweet potato. And yeah, I mean, the salad, it's like endless. It's like a lot of food. All right, so we've got this. This is fun, bling, fun for the holidays. Throw this on. If I was wearing black, you guys would be bidding on it like crazy because it shows so well on black. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my God, I would die. Heidi, that's so unappetizing. I mean, listen, you know, if you're not entertaining and you're just eating for yourself and you don't, no, this is not sterling. This is total costume. But fabulous. For the holidays, fantastic. All right, we're gonna put that down. You know it's here. I have an event this week. I might wear it. Okay, let's see. I found this week. Another one. Well, it's not the same one, but it's a different one. This is 28 inches. Lucite. Beautiful long one. Look at that. Statementy. And this one is 38. I know, this is great. You know me, I'm a Lucite fan. This is fantastic. No, this wouldn't glow. And it's strung on a chain. I just, Patty, I see you at 38. I mean, I think this is fantastic. These are right up my alley. You know, it's because it's on the beige that you see, it's because it's on the beige, it's sort of. Norma, I see you at 40. You know, you guys know I'm a sucker for lucite, so. It's a great piece. Patty, I see you at 42. Norma's at 44. Oh, Leonore, hi. Hi, Leonore, I didn't see you come in. I have Patty at 46. Yes, exactly. Whatever color you wear, it'll pick up. Norma is out. Thank you for your bids, Norma. I'm going to call this for Patty at 46, going once, going twice, and sold to Patty. Thank you, Patty. And thank you, Norma, for your bids. So I want everybody to know that all the orders from last week have gone out. And it looks like everything crossed the border. Getting very complicated. But I'm just winging it. But things are taking a little longer. So I would ask please for you to be patient, because it's not, once it gets to USPS, it'll get to you, regular time. But the processing with US border control takes about 5 days just to get it across the border. So, yeah, it is a little bit of a nightmare, but I've been doing them in batches, and I make sure that one batch gets through, and then I send another batch. I don't use Canada Post anyway for this. I have a third-party shipper that I deal with, and they get the things across the border. They have their own brokers and so on. So, yeah, I did send a letter to somebody last week, and I think it's stuck. So it didn't get to the US, but I didn't realize they were going on strike, and I sent it the day before, so it's probably stuck somewhere. So I'm a little upset about that. But, it won't be long. I mean, eventually they have to, they have to get on track. They got to give them what they want, That's the way it goes. Let's do a giveaway. Okay, so this is going to be a little tougher today. I thought of another question. Yeah, it's just stuck. I mean, it's so annoying. I know. We have no mail and you guys have no government. So, I mean, this world, I'm telling you, it's like crazy. Yes, Heidi, I still have yours here, and I figured, it's one item, so I'm hanging on to it. And for those of you that have asked me to hold your orders, because there's only one or two things in it, I've done that, so those haven't been sent. But yeah, for the most part, everything else has gone. So please say a prayer that everything gets through, because wow. Trump is not making it easy for us. That's for sure. Yeah, I know your government. I know, it's just crazy. It's just, ay. Okay, so let's do the giveaway. All right. We have 38 thumbs up, and we have 42 people here. That's amazing. And everybody can participate. If you don't have an order, I would just hold your giveaway until, for a bit. All right, so we have something a little more difficult today. Is everybody ready? American state capitals. And go. This will be a little tougher. American state capitals. So think of your state wherever you are. This might take a bit. A little harder than the capitals. Than the states. Oh, you guys are good, but I still don't see it. Sunray. Stop, everybody. Sunray got it. It was Boise, Idaho. Sunray, I have these for you. These are beautiful Murano glass earrings. And that's for Sunray. Congratulations, Sunray. All right. Okay. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. I was surprised you didn't, well, you know, I mean, that wasn't as easy as some of the other questions, you know? Well, you know, I'm absorbing the tariffs right now. When you guys get your packages, I will be perfectly honest with you. The invoice that's attached to the package is not the invoice that you paid. It's a little bit of a reduced invoice so that I pay less tariffs. Because right now I'm absorbing most of those tariffs. And that's the only way that I can pay less. And yeah, so it's a lot, but you know, we'll get through it, you know. But I can tell you that I can understand why people are no longer shipping to this. If I didn't love to do this so much, it might be a different story. But when you get your invoices, you know, like on the last 20 packages that I sent out, they are a different invoice. Just discard that. It's nothing. It's not even for you. It's really for border control. So, you know, I love doing this, and I'm trying to find a way that I can continue doing this. And, you know, it'll work out. It'll all work out. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is a beautiful piece. Sterling silver. 40, it's 18.5 inches. And the start bid on this is 42. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's no way a customer is going to pay the tariffs, plus the shipping, plus the insurance, plus the, you know. So yeah, it's a lot. So this is $42. Look at how pretty this is. Yellow glass. This is hematite, gray jasper, 18 inches. Look at how pretty this is. Debbie, I think you're on a lag. I'm in love with this necklace. I think it's so unusual, so pretty. It's 18 inches, 18.5 inches. The clasp is sterling silver. How pretty that is. Beautiful pieces of jasper. And just gorgeous combination. On black, this would be stunning. I should go change into a black t-shirt. But this is gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got here. Now, I have so much stuff, I don't know where to go. All right, I've shown this piece before, and I'm gonna reduce this piece. This is Tibetan turquoise. It's 17.5 inches. It is stunning. And I'm gonna do a start bid on this of 85, oops, stop. Marilyn at 42. This one, Marilyn. All right, going once, going twice, sold to Marilyn for 42. Congratulations, Marilyn, you got it. All right. Okay, this one is Tibetan turquoise, 17.5 inches. The shortest strand is 17.5 inches. It's a sterling silver clasp, and the start bid is 85. I'm going to put it on. The clasp is like this, you know, one of those clasps that goes in. That's a good way to do it, Marilyn. So this is Tibetan turquoise. And stunning. I've had this for a while. I'm dugging it down. And it is now $85. This is beautiful. The clasp is sterling silver. And look at that. I mean, I've shown this a few times, and there has been interest in it, and I just find it so beautiful. The color. Yeah, the color is fantastic, Leonore. It's different. All right, I'm gonna put this down, but this is, it's gonna end up in my drawer because I love this. I think that this is stunning on black, on a black tank top in the summer, on a black turtleneck. It's just beautiful. Marilyn, I see you at 85. This is gorgeous. Yeah. I'm going to count this down for Marilyn. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Marilyn. Congratulations, Marilyn. That's beautiful. All right. If anybody's interested in copper, let me know. I have a few copper pieces. Something funky, earrings, but I'm gonna take my earrings off. Well, you played catch up. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful one. Now, look at these. These are pierced earrings, total costume, but I couldn't pass them up. I thought that they were fantastic. Look at how pretty this is. Are those fun or what? These are a start bid of 28. I think these are fantastic. Great for the holidays. It's sort of like a corally red. Yeah, they're so pretty. I mean, you know, they're not vintage, they're not old, but I just thought that they were fun. And, you know, for the holidays, for a party, they're just like a statement, you know? I mean, sometimes when you go out, you're wearing something that you can't. Hi, Bonnie. I remember, I have your giveaway. I have your giveaway. I haven't sent it out yet. I don't think that was the question, but I do have your giveaway. I just hang on to the giveaways in case there's more orders to go with it, because to send something so small is like, you know, but I will be sending it. So I have these earrings. Yes, I will be sending it, but usually I hang on to the giveaways because just to ship a giveaway, the shipping will be crazy. So if there's another order within a few weeks, then I send everything together. But I did not forget you. I have it put aside. All right. So we have these for 28. If there's no interest, I'm going to put these down. I just thought they were fun. Super fun. All right. We're going to put those down, 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 down. I have these fabulous earrings. These to me look French. They are pierced. They're unmarked. Again. Let's see. Gorgeous, gorgeous earrings. I'll put one on if I can. Look at how elegant that is. These are a start bid of 32. To me, they look either French or Italian, just the way they're finished. Yeah, they're gorgeous. These are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, these are so easy to wear. You know, beautiful. Yeah, they're gorgeous. And, you know, not overpowering. It's just like a very simple earring. Easy to wear, out for dinner. Like not a huge statement, but pretty, you know? So these are very, very gorgeous. I love those. All right. Now, if you want blingy, these are a start bid of 34. These remind me of the Jackie Kennedy collection. These are West German. So vintage, clip-ons, and gorgeous. I mean, these are like the Jackie Kennedy ones, but hers were dangles. These I love. These are also very, very, very comfortable. I barely remember the 90s. I was like running after the 4 kids. It was like craziness. Yeah, these are gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Very, I mean, West German, you know. They're very, very well made. They're marked West Germany and beautiful. All right. Now, I picked this up this week. You know how I feel about these pearls. First of all, look at the clasp. It's unsigned. Costume. But this is the clasp. Let me just get this on right. Okay, very, very pretty, very well made. The pearls, these are acrylic, but super, super good quality. Yeah. There we go. Very elegant. You can put the clasp on the side because the clasp is so pretty. Yeah, what does carny mean? I was a carny in the 90s. What's a carny? Look at how gorgeous this is, folks. With the clasp on the side, a carnival worker. Oh, really? I mean, is this elegant or what? So this is, just to give you a measurement in case there's any interest. "15 inches. So it's a choker, but gorgeous. Yes, it's faux. Hi, Sleeker. Yes, it's faux. It's stunning. Look at the finishing on it. The start bid on this, 38. Merche, I see you at 38. These are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. If there's no, wait a minute. Oh, my neighbor was a clown, a kid's clown. I always wondered about the costumes. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. If there's no other interest, I'm calling this for Merche, going once, going twice, and sold to Merche. Congratulations, Merche. I love those. All right. Any bugs? Sleeker. I've got this beautiful rhinestone. You missed my, look at this, how pretty. The little bee. This one is a start bid of 20. Adorable. There's the back. Yeah, that I love, you know, sometimes the faux pearls make a nicer statement than real pearls, you know? Looking for sterling bugs. I don't have any sterling bugs at the moment. No. But I will keep you in mind for sure, because I do come across them. Sterling bugs. I will let you know if I do find some. I have to go through my trays. I have too much stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Now, this here is, I showed this the other day. Sterling silver hook. Labradorite. Quartz. Pearls. Labradorite. It goes down to this labradorite. You can see the flash there. And then you've got the quartz ball at the end, faceted. Now this on is absolutely gorgeous. Frogs. I do have frogs, but in my trays. I don't have access to them right now. Hang on. Do I have a frog? I'd have to go through all my trays to check. If I do, Heidi, I will contact you. Now look at how pretty this is. This is one of my favorite pink foil glass. No. No, I'd have to, in pins or in necklaces. I'd have to check. I'd have to go through some of my things. I mean, I have trays and trays and trays of stuff. What I have out today is what I was going to show. Now, no, I have no dragon's breath. That I know for sure. Hang on, I'm going to get this off and show it to you again. Whoa. The start bid on this is 45. This to me is like one of those necklaces you pick up, and the more you like it, Cheryl, I see you at 45. The more you see it, the more you appreciate it. It is, the design of this is fantastic. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Cheryl. Going once. Oh, I see Norma at 47. Every single element, you see the Labradorites, every single element of this necklace is beautiful. Cheryl, I see you at 50. And Norma's at 55. Look at that flash on that. Cheryl is at 60. And Norma is out. Thank you, Norma, for your bids. I'm going to count this for Cheryl. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl. This, I said it the other day, this is like that, like a sleeper necklace. You know, the more you look at it, the more you realize it's something special. It is beautiful. Thank you. All right. These are beautiful, not expensive. Baroque pearls. You asked me for Baroque pearls, Sleeker. Again, I'll check. I'll check for Sunday, but I might, but not handy. These are freshwater pearls, 18-inch strand. Start bid on this is 28. And super pretty. This is a great layering piece. This is fantastic. These are beautiful. The luster on this are absolutely gorgeous. And this is a great layering piece. The clasp is like this. Sounds delicious, Sleeker. I'm getting hungry. I mean, just to have something on, like even if, look at how pretty that is. Just like a very, and they're great quality. All right, I'm gonna put these down if there's no interest. Redwood City. My friend used to live in Redwood City, Dina C. I think that's, is that near, what's that mall? I don't know, I have to think, remind me, but I'm pretty sure she lived in Redwood City. Now she lives near Sacramento, but these are real pearls. These are real freshwater pearls, Amy. No, Mall of America is in Ohio. Amy, I see you at 28. These are a great buy. They are gorgeous. I'm going to call these for Amy. Oh, I have Heidi at 28 and Amy at 28. Yeah, I do know my malls, but that's not the Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota. I was there in, I don't know, 2009 or something like that. Hang on a second. Hang on. I had Heidi at 28 and then I had Amy at 28. I'm waiting to see if Heidi is coming back. Yes, I'm waiting to see if Heidi is coming back. Sorry, I'm waiting to see if Amy is going up to 30. I correct myself. I'm sorry. Heidi is at 28. She has the high bid. No worries, Nancy. We're enough of us that we can get things straight. Don't worry. Amy, are you coming back at 30? Okay, thank you, Amy, for your bids. I'm going to call this for Heidi. Going once, going twice, and sold to Heidi. Congratulations, Heidi. Those are great, and they're great for layering. Like if you have other pearls or, you know, I think that that's fantastic. Fantastic piece. All right. Let's do something funky. This has no signature. You know how I love that. But vintage. This is definitely vintage. It's 25 inches. The start bid on this is $34, but look at how pretty. Now this is a very, I don't know if you can see that on here, but it's a very, very deep wine color. Acrylic. It's not black, it's wine. Look at how fantastic that is. This is very 80s. And yeah, it's like a very deep aubergine. Absolutely, Francis. I would, and it's not purple. It's like more aubergine, more eggplant. When I bought it, I thought it was black. And when I got home and I tried it on, I said, no, that's not black. I had it like on a black top. But the color is fantastic. It would be gorgeous also with, yeah, it's a gorgeous tone. It would be gorgeous also with, if you had a deep colored garnet, it would be a nice complement. So I just thought it was different. It's a different color, different shapes, and just super elegant. I love this. Like, I just think this is fun. Throw it on. Yeah, it is a gorgeous tone. So you know that's here. I love that. All righty. Are there any other types of brooches that you would like to see? Because I have, yeah, it is a nice length because it goes over a turtleneck, you know? That's the problem. When you wear things that are delicate and short, they don't always go over the bulky sweaters. So yeah, there's that. Now, if we want to go on to glass pearls, I'm going to show you these. Are spectacular. Now, these are glass. Double strand. Large. Okay, let's do some large. You have no idea how large I have. I have large. Now, I don't know if you guys are have ever heard of this company in brooches. House of Rodell. Has anybody heard of House of Rodell? I will say, full disclosure, that this one is missing one rhinestone. But this is so big, you don't even see it. But look at this. Look at the height of that. Now, Catherine, you asked for large. If that's not, yeah, exactly. Now, there is one teeny tiny rhinestone missing right here. But, I mean, that would be easy to replace. I just don't have the tools for this. This is spectacular. This is spectacular. And I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it. You know, I love the drama, you know? Come on, close it. Close, close. Yeah. The pin is not closing. I don't know why. Let's just see. I'm having, yeah, I can't close the pin, so I can't sell this unless somebody wants it to fix it, but wow, that's new, because when I bought it, it was fine. I think it's just short, honey. Yeah, so I can't sell this one because the pin is not closing for some reason. It's slipping. But if somebody wanted it, I would sell it really inexpensive. But there's something wrong with the pin suddenly, because when I bought it, it was fine. I think it's too short. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I can fix that, actually. I just don't have my tools here, but I can fix that. It's just that this needs to just be moved over a little bit, and then the pin won't be too short to close. So I can fix that. So this one, the star bid, would be 38, and I'll fix the pin so that it closes. This is something else. This is unbelievable. Now just imagine it on here. But I can fix that. It's just because this has to be moved. Let me do it right now because it's bugging me. No. Can't sell it, I just broke it. I will have that repaired or something, but yeah. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bail on it. I just broke it. Oh well, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'll have it fixed. Don't worry, I'll have it fixed. I have a great jeweler that does stuff like that because it's too pretty not to fix, but I'll fix it. Yeah, alrighty. Look at this one. If you want big, I mean, I've got brooches coming out my wazoo. It's like crazy. Look at this one. If you want it at 28, I'll sell it to you for 28. Oh, yeah, it happens. You know, it happens. I don't get upset about it. Merde. Sleeker, you're making me laugh. Okay, Cheryl, I'll sell it to you for 28. That's, you know what? It's a great, and I'll give you the little piece. You could have it soldered on, you know? And it's a fabulous brooch, though. Hang on one second. Let me just get this in. This for Cheryl at 28. And then you're gonna have like a $75 brooch. It's a great brooch. All right, where are we? Sleeker, the aubergine. Aubergine was 34, it's 25 inches. It is rare. Cheryl knows. And I'm happy, you know, I'm happy to move it along, and you know, I'm sorry it broke, but you know, stuff happens. But it's a great brooch. It's worth closer to $100 when it's all said and done. I just did it a little too hard and it snapped off. Well, it wasn't, I was gonna fix it, Sleeker. It wasn't quite going into the trash heap. So Sleeker, were you interested in the aubergine necklace? This is 34. Yeah, well, you should see mine. It's like ridiculous. We should do a show and tell one of these days. It's acrylic. It's acrylic. Acrylic from the 80s. All right, no problem. No problemo. All right, so I was showing this one. This one is a beauty also. Here's the back. Look at the height. This one is perfect. This one is a start bid of 45. Thank you, Cheryl. I try. Well, I've been collecting jewelry all my life, so, you know. This is a beautiful one, too. This is so fun. I love it. I mean, look how high that is. Coloring is fantastic. This would look gorgeous on Tiger's Eye. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. Absolutely beautiful. Now, if you want something crazy, where's my crazy one? This one is not old. No, no maker's mark. No maker's mark. You know, that it just drives me to drink when there are no maker's marks on beautiful things. I just don't understand why. Yeah. Thank you, Sunray. I try. Well, that's, important because sometimes I find that I have a hard time buying rings from resellers sometimes because I I get it, I buy it and I get it and it's way smaller than I would like it to be. I mean, the only person that describes accurately a big ring is Kirsten because when it's big, she'll say it's massive. And but rings I find is very hard. Sometimes I get them and they're too dainty. I like big chunky rings, as you all know by now. But yeah, this is a beautiful one. This should be marked. Kirsten, I didn't know you were still here. I was like, I love it when you said massive. And in your short, you described something as massive. And I was going like, on your haul, I think. And every time you say that, I laugh because I know you mean it. And it's an accurate description. All right, so we're going to put this one down. And this one's beautiful. So this one is not old, but fantastic. I mean, you guys are going to flip when you see this. Now, this one is actually badly made. It's not old. But you see, it was made with a bale, but the metal is not pierced. I mean, I could probably pierce that, but look at this. I bought this in Prince Edward Island, and I bought it because I just thought it was awesome. Like, I would totally wear this. Is this great or what? This is great on a coat. I mean, it's just a funky, it's not old, but it's fun. Yeah, I was in Prince Edward Island, as some of you know, in June. And I bought this there, and this one has a start bid of 28. I know, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic piece, but it's not old. Look at the back. I'll be very honest, it's not old. But it's fabulous. I just think it's like on a tweed coat or on a black coat. It would be fun. So these are my, I'm showing you some of the big ones. I mean, I can spend all day on brooches. But, All right. What else do we have that's big and fabulous? Oh, this one I showed the other day. This is one of my new favorite brooches. This is unsigned. Surprise. It has a Rivoli in the middle, but this is an unsigned something, definitely. Hi, Christy. Welcome. Thank you for popping in, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. All right, so this one I had purchased last week, last week. And it's an unsigned something. This is the back. It's glass, it's weighty, and it's fabulous. This is a start bid of 45. This is a very good quality pin. You could feel the weight. And this is older. It's an unbelievable brooch. This on Tiger Eye. I don't have any Tiger Eye at the moment. Sold out of Tiger Eye. Oh, here's a glass neck. Oh. How gorgeous that is. I mean, every pin is gorgeous. I could, to me, it's like eye candy. I could play with pins all day long. I mean, it's like, here's another beautiful one. It's just one nice one after another, Look at this one. This one is also 45. It's a little bit bigger. Look at that. This is actually a beautiful one too. All right, I think we're done with brooches. Frog. Any owl people here? I know there are owl people. Peeps. Aw, thank you, Christy. I love brooches. Brooches, probably my favorite accessory is brooches. The last one is gorgeous. This one is stunning, stunning. Look at the back. Old. The height. It's a beauty. I love the layers, The gorgeous one. All right. I have a beautiful boucher that is stunning. Marcel Boucher. This one is a start bid of 65. This is also gorgeous on pearls. Marcel Boucher is my favorite. I just think the quality of a Marcel Boucher is like second to none. They did it right. Yeah. If you're an emerald person, this is stunning. And, very, very beautiful. Gorgeous. I have lots of Trifari. This one is a BSK. This one is very unusual. Look at this one. This one is a start bid of 40. But how pretty is that? Different. BSK. definitely older. And beautiful. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. No, we have 45 people here and 45 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that so much. But look at how pretty this is. The little flowers. It's just unusual. This is unusual. You don't see something like this very often. All right, let's get back to some funky, fabulous necklaces. Now, I found this one this week, and again, full disclosure, look at this, how pretty. You have a barrel clasp. My tags get stuck. Look at this. This is acrylic and brass. This is glass, and then it comes down to this. Now, one thing I did notice, and I think it was made that way, but hi, Leslie, welcome in. How was your estate sale? So this is just a super fun necklace for the fall. I'm gonna put this on. Good, good for you. And this has a start bid of $28. Inexpensive, just fun. I love the combination of the glass and the brass. And you've got acrylic. These are acrylic. Yippee-I-O, I see you at 28. Welcome in. And if there's no other interest, I'm calling this for Yippee. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Yippee-I-O. Thank you. And welcome in. 28. All right. Now now that I'm wearing beige, I'm going to put this on. I showed this a couple of weeks ago. And I bought it for the color. I just thought the color was fabulous. Hang on, I got to get it on. Yee. The hell? What the heck? Can't get it on. Usually I do this first shot. Oh well, I'm gonna hold it up. Look at this beaded necklace. This is made in Mali. And look how fantastic that is. If you had the right thing, the right outfit, it would be fabulous. That's why. But look at how it's made, like it's sort of folded over. That's right, Yippee-I-O. You don't say what you do on your birthday. All right, I just wanted to show you this. This is fabulous. I just love the way it's made. I thought it's fun for fall. and fabulous. Just funky, funky fun. All right, I have some copper pieces. This piece, if you Google this piece, it's a brooch. Now, I don't see a signature on it, but it could be underneath, inside here. Because when you Google this piece, it comes up as rebajas. It's a brooch. Leslie's probably seen this piece before. That's the back. If you Google this or take a screenshot, it comes up as rebajas, but it's unsigned. But like I said, it could be underneath the leaves because there's like a space in there. It's gorgeous. The start bid on this is 40. And is the cup rebajas, Jen? Because when I Google this, yeah, I don't know, but it is so well made, this piece. It is fabulous, and it's heavy. It's not like you know, that cheaper coppery. There's a lot of weight to this piece. I think this is a fantastic piece. It would be gorgeous on a torque too, on a copper torque. Copper cleaner, but often I just buff it. Yeah. This is a fantastic piece. If you're a copper collector, this is a great brooch. And you could wear it on a torque. I don't know what I did with my torque. Like, how fantastic is that? If you Google it, it comes up as a rebajas, Martha. But it's not signed unless it's signed on the inside. But I can't see in there, you know? But it's definitely a quality piece, just the weight of it. You could take a screenshot and you can let me know. It's a great piece. This is one of the, I love this piece. Oh, Nancy, thank you. Thank you for coming. It could be, but it could be. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this price is a very good price, and I do think it's a rebajas. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm gonna put this down. Beautiful. This I'm gonna show again. This is unsigned. This is a stunning brooch. I showed this last time. And I'm going to do a start bid on this of, I'll do 28 on this. Now this, you can put another bead in there. This is how it came. Catherine, I see you at 28. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Catherine. Well, you should have said big copper brooch. Going once, going twice, and sold to Catherine. That was funny. Yeah, Catherine. All right, you got that. I've got these also unmarked copper, but look how fantastic these are. Clip-ons. Now these, eek. I'll look for big brooches for you, Catherine. Now these have a right and a left. These are, I'm going to put these at 18 just because they're fun. Let me take out my earring. Look how great those are. Just the right size. Clip-ons. And fun. All right, we're gonna pass on those. Now, I've shown this before. This is great for fall, acrylic. Now this is, let me just measure this quickly, 35 inches. But look at how great this is. Faceted acrylic beads, individually knotted. Now we're gonna play. So we've got this on. And let's put this on with it. Martha, I see you at 36. Yeah, I know it's a Robajes. I know it's a Robajes. And what's the price, Sunray? You could just tell from the quality of it, from the feel of it, that this is a quality piece. All right, so we get back to this. Martha, I see you at 36. And I've got it doubled up with a brooch on it. I mean, look at how pretty that is. What you can do. Or you could wear it long. You could combine it with amber, real amber. So if there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Martha. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Martha. Martha, you are going to love these. These are such good quality beads. Fantastic. Look at that. All faceted. Congratulations. You're going to love those. Now, if anybody's interested in this brooch for the fall, you start bid on this, $34. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a missing pearl. Missing stone. Another repair. Put that down. Here's a pretty one for fall also. I'll do this one at the same price. Here's the back. Super pretty. It's sort of like gold and silver, so you could wear it both. It's sort of that finish that's neither gold nor silver. So really pretty. Pretty one. Alrighty. Look at this little thing that I picked up. All agate, rose quartz, nephrite. Just an interesting combination. I like the blue in this for some reason. This is 19.5 inches. But pretty. If you had beggar's beads and you wanted to add to it, I like the blue in this, which you don't often see. The blue just gives it a little bit of pop. Very, very pretty. Different. Whoops. I get it off. Oh my goodness. There we go. So this is fun. An agate necklace, individually knotted, super pretty. And we put it down. This is another interesting necklace. agate. And then you have the clasp is sterling silver. Let me just measure this. I just picked this up, so I don't have the measurement on it. But the clasp is sterling silver. It's 18 inches. But look at this. I mean, how unusual is that? You've got these beautiful glass beads and the green agate. The clasp is sterling silver. And the price on this is $32. Yes, the bead, this one, Marilyn, was $34. I know, this is so beautiful. I just find this, the clasp is sterling silver. It's a nice, pretty clasp. How pretty that is. It's gorgeous, different. I just got this. I haven't shown it yet. It's super pretty. So little time to wear. You should be like Janet. Janet wears her things with her pajamas. She puts her pins on her pajamas. She's so funny. I mean, look at that, how gorgeous. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put that down. Put it down, put it down. All right, this one I showed last time. This is stunning. I'm in love with this necklace. I'm gonna drop this to 68. That's funny. And you just say, nowhere, I just feel like dressing up. That's good. This has a sterling silver clasp. And look at this, how beautiful. This is all acrylic, but stunning. Absolutely stunning. This is a start bid of 68. I was wearing this the other day with coral. I'm in love with this necklace. So this is 68 and it's gorgeous. And if you have a small neck, I'm gonna try it. I mean, maybe not with my turtleneck, but I think I did wear it as a choker. There it is as a choker. Now I have a smaller neck, but look at how pretty that is. It's such a great look. I'm not sure what the origin of this piece is, but it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You know, and I'm wearing it with a turtleneck, so, but it's stunning long. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. But I can't keep everything, you know, like as much as I would love to, you know, I can't keep everything, but this is a beautiful piece. Very, very beautiful. And just, I'm going to keep bringing it back until somebody, because I just think it's so special. And the colors, like this layered with amber would be stunning. Amber, coral, black onyx, you know, you could play with it. So many. Will it twist and close? Yeah, sure it will. You mean like a torchon? I mean, yeah, it'll twist, so you can bring it up. Hi, Buttery Sprite from Ireland. Welcome in. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I've been to Ireland. I've kissed the Blarney Stone. So yeah, you see, I've twisted it a little bit, Sunray, so you could make it shorter. I twisted it a little bit, but I could twist it more. This is fantastic. Fantastic piece. No rubies. Yeah, no kidding. Bend over backwards to kiss the Blarney Stone. Almost broke my back. All right, I'm going to put this down. You guys know what's here. It is a fabulous piece. I have this again. I'm going to show this again. Beautiful, beautiful double strand freshwater pearls. It's gorgeous. This is a beautiful piece. It's 84 inches of freshwater pearls. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. And this can be doubled. So I'll show it to you doubled because that's how I would wear it. 84 inches. I'm not gonna tie it up because I won't get it off, but look at how pretty that is. It's like the perfect length doubled, or you wear it long. But that's a heck of a lot of pearls. 84 inches, and I'm doing it for 78. That's less than $1 an inch for these gorgeous freshwater gray, gold, and white pearls. Well, cream. They're cream pearls. Absolutely stunning. Martha, I see you at 78. This is a great buy. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can double it up. I love the look of it doubled. And you know, doubled with 4 strands of pearls. It's like crazy. Look at how beautiful that is. You know, it's substantial. It's a lot of pearls. There's no other interest. I'm counting this down for Martha. Going once, going twice, and sold to Martha. Congratulations. Hi, Painted Pony. Welcome in. Martha, you're gonna love these. I love these. Oh, yeah. You know, when I go shopping, I'm like, I go nuts because there's just everything I love. I'm gonna show this again because more of you are here. This gorgeous carnelian, faceted, 16.5 inches, sterling silver clasp. It's strung on a wire. There's beads in between, which I can't test, but I would probably bet that they're sterling silver. The beads are 13.3 millimeters. Gorgeous, faceted carnelian. And I had a starting bid on this of $125. These, hi, Heart Candy, welcome in. And Brew Rose Lady, welcome. They're not knotted, but they have the beads in between. And they're strung on wire. They're absolutely stunning. Yeah, they're strung on wire. These are like, you know, you don't find these very often. I know Jen had some. She had a longer, I think it was graduated strand. But you don't find them this size very often. So I'm bringing these back up to show you because there's new people here. If there's any interest in these, it's 16.5 inches. I'll put it on. Stunning. I mean, I might have to leave those on because they're so gorgeous. The beads are 13.35 millimeters. Marilyn, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hard Candy. But you know, I can't keep everything. But these are beautiful. And I'm a carnelian freak. And these are just gorgeous. Not often you see beads like this. Faceted. You know? Pretty special. There was silver over ear. Yes. Yeah. You got a good eye. These are clip-ons, Taxco. And a fabulous size. Ah, well, yeah, that's the thing, you know, like I was never really into carnelian until more recently, but And I have some pretty strands, but, and I know this is shorter. They're not heavy, they're very light. I can tell you how heavy they are. I got my scale right here, handy. Together they're 19 grams. And the start bid on this is 45. They're marked in the back. Catherine, I see you at 45. There's no other interest. I'm going to count these for Catherine. Going once. Do you have the clip earring backs? You mean the pads? No, I don't have the pads, but you can get those on Amazon. I have gotten them before from Amazon. All right, I have this beautiful necklace. This is so vintage Silpata. This is 32 grams. I love having my scale so close. And this is a start bid of 65. Now, some of you will recognize this. And this is an older piece, long chain, 28-inch chain, sterling silver. And then it comes down to this tassel. This goes up and down for whatever reason. And then on the top, you've got the lobster claw, but there's also an an easy magnet here, so you don't have to grapple with the clasp. And that's it. So you could double this up, twist it around and wear it shorter. This is a great piece, vintage Silpata, which, I don't know, people are like collecting Silpata now like crazy. Heart Candy, I see you at 65. And if there's no other interest, I'm gonna count this down for Heart Candy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Heart Candy. Congratulations. Karen, do you still have the 16-inch tiger eye necklace? No, I sold that. I sold it on Sunday. I tell you, I've been selling so much tiger's eye. I don't know what's going on. I can't keep it. Like but I'm on the lookout for it. So yeah. Now I showed this on Sunday. Fabulous piece. This is 28 inches. And the start bid on this I know, me too. Me too. I'm like, my mother used to wear tiger's eye. I've said this before. She had tiger eye necklaces and brooches, and I don't know what happened to all that stuff, but all of a sudden now I have a bigger appreciation for it. I never appreciated it when she was wearing it, but graduated and knotted. There's no clasp. All knotted, graduated, gorgeous. amber. 28 inches and fantastic. This is gorgeous. Because it's polished and not, you know, that matte amber, I find it looks a little bit more refined. It has more of a sparkle. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous quality piece. Fabulous piece. I mean, I have a whole box of amber. That's mine. That was my mother's. And this is a really good quality piece. I love that it's individually knotted and perfectly graduated. I wish Marzina was here to comment on this because I know that she would agree that this is a quality piece. You know it's here and you know I have it. All right. Let's see. Do a couple more pieces and then we're gonna call it. I have so much stuff here, it's like, I could show this again because this is a beautiful sterling silver Siam bracelet. I've shown this before. This is 104 grams of silver. I'll take my watch off so I can put it on. I love that it's black, of course. It has an invisible clasp. And this is marked Siam, so it's an older piece. Not marked Thailand. And the start bid on this, I'm gonna drop it a little bit, is 210. I'm dugging it down a bit. But look at how gorgeous that is. I mean, this is fabulous. It's too big on me. It's a size 7. But amazing. I mean, yeah, this is very hard to measure, and the length of it is 6 3/4, but it's bigger than a 6 3/4, because like I'm a 6 1/4, and yeah, I would say it's a 7. Heart Candy, I see you at 210. I mean, just the gram weight is awesome. This is an awesome bracelet. I'm gonna call this for Heart Candy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Heart Candy. Congratulations. That's a beauty. If it fit me, it would be in my drawer. It's sterling. It's sterling. Yeah. Congratulations. That's a beautiful piece. Sterling silver. All right. Get my watch back on because I feel naked without my watch. I have some beautiful watches, but I don't wear them. I might have to bring those up one day. But I only wear my Apple Watch. Crazy. Hey, Norma. Okay, so these are clip-ons. These, I'm sure, are Italian. I'm sure. Look at how beautiful these are. You know, everything beautiful is Italian and French. These are definitely from the 80s. And these have a start bid of 38. The watches. Is anybody interested in a sport? The orange, I'm sure if you're into watches, you would know the orange Tissot watch. I had bought that many years ago and I don't wear it. I have it in the box with all the paperwork and I haven't worn it. But if anybody's interested in a Tissot, so this is a start bid of 38, unsigned, 1980s, and fantastic. Clip-ons, dressy-ish, you know. I love these. I just find them very, they call this like the ribbon design because, you know, it's flexible, you know, not too flexible. You don't want to break it, but just a beautiful, this to me looks totally 80s, but definitely looks, you know, Italian or French made. So those are here. All right, one last thing, just because I think it's cute. This is a bookmark. And at the end of it is a little angel. But I just thought that this was so sweet. It's a mermaid. And then you've got the angel dangle. Obviously not jewelry, but I saw it in the jewelry, where I buy some jewelry. And I just thought it was so sweet. I'm a reader. I have lots of bookmarks. This is a start bid of 18. I just thought it was sweet. If there's any interest. Heart Candy, I see you at 18. Isn't it cute? I mean, I just thought it was like adorable. And then you've got the little angel. Yeah, I'm always reading. And thank you to Elizabeth. Elizabeth gave me a recommendation of a Camino book, which I had not seen. And because I have a lot of Camino books. And right when she sent me the email, I ordered the book from Amazon and received it. And thank you, Elizabeth. I've started to read it and it's fantastic. Really, really good. So I appreciate that very much. All right, I'm going to call this for Heart Candy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Heart Candy. All right. I just thought that was sweet, you know? Sweet, sweet. All right. These are sterling silver earrings, pierced, you know, with the little hook in the back. And this is what they look like. They're adorable. Hang on. And the start bid on this is 28. Let's do these at 28. But they're adorable. And there's a little bead down here that I think is acrylic. It looks like a little garnet, but I think it's acrylic. But the earrings are sterling. And that's what they look like on. Merci beaucoup, Sleeker. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And if you're interested in rosaries, let me know, Sleeker. I know you love your rosaries. So these are gorgeous. These are sterling. It almost looks like a head with like two arms that are holding up this oval. I don't know if anybody else sees that. I see weird things sometimes. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. And Ellie, I see you. I'm going to call these for Ellie. Going once, going twice. And Ellie, I'm not going to be charging you for these because you have a credit, which I have not forgot about. So these are yours. Congratulations. Yeah, they're beautiful earrings, and we'll use your credit on that. I don't know if you thought I forgot, Ellie, but I didn't forget. All righty. You're very welcome. Did you think I forgot? I have this beautiful, beautiful pendant. I had purchased this from Kirsten. This is by Wayne DeSantis, who's a silversmith, Native American, and it's gorgeous. The bail is big. You could put beads on there. This would be gorgeous on amethyst beads. Now, let's see if I have, where are those amethyst beads? Hang on, I'm going to show you. Now, this is the pendant with the amethyst in the center. It's got the cartouche in the back, Wayne DeSantis. I didn't forget, Ellie. I don't forget anything. It's absolutely gorgeous. And now I put it on the beads that I showed you earlier. Now, how gorgeous is that? So the pendant is $125, which is what I paid. And if somebody wants the pendant, I will throw in the amethyst beads. How does that sound? How beautiful is that? Yeah. Heart Candy, I see you at 125. Beautiful, beautiful. I know. Yeah. It's a perfect match. And I just thought of it now. But it's a perfect match. Heart Candy, I'm going to call this for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Heart Candy. Tanya, welcome back. I won't be on much longer. I'm just showing a few last things. And then I'm going to call it a day. Call it a day. Let's bring this up again just because I sold the other one. This was a start bid of 20. Yes, she did get some very special pieces today. Yes, it is. It's amethyst, just lighter. So we've got the Hishi beads and sponge coral and brass at 20. I sold the other one, the blue sponge coral. You know it's here. I'm putting it down. Not wasting any time. All right. Let's see what I'm going to do to finish it all up. Oh, I showed this the other day. I bought this from another reseller. I forget who. This is Carolyn Pollock. You can Google this too. Actually, I wasn't able to find this on Google. But it's definitely Carolyn Pollock, Relios. And it's an enhancer, so you can put it on anything. You can put it on pearls. Look at this. Now, if you Google this, there's something similar on Google in this style of Carolyn Pollock's that is twice the price. This, you know, I'm selling it at 68, but I know that the price should be higher. Pretty Fabulous Things, I see you at 68. You know. Bye, Debbie. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be on Sunday at 11:30. Just saying. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Martha. Going once, going twice, and sold to Martha. Congratulations, Martha. You got a deal on that. That's great. Oh, thank you, Leonore, for putting in my email. In case anybody saw something today that they changed their mind on, or, you know, need questions on, just let me know. You know, I think I'm going to call it. I think that, you know, we've been on for 3.5 hours. Holy Hannah, I think that that's the longest I've ever been on. But I wasn't in a rush today because I knew Bruce and Dennis weren't coming on. Usually I end early because I want to give people a break in between our two lives. But I want to thank you all for being here. And it was a great day. Yes, Sunday I'll be on at 11:30. And I will have some more things. So, you know, new and old. So I keep bringing up some things and, you know, just mix it up a little bit and dugging it down. You know, when I want to let something go, I'll bring the price down a little bit. Yes, Ellie, thank you. You watched the replay, and thank you all for being here. And I appreciate you all so much. What can I say? I just appreciate you all. So thank you so much, and I will see you Sunday, and I will see you around on everybody else's lives. So have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.